Hey guys, it's Mary here. Wanted to reach out and say thank you for those of you who are locking into the content and sharing and saying thank you for sharing and being real, right? Because I do share a lot. Sometimes maybe I share too much information and mindset, but obviously I'm doing it because I hope that it does help and speak to someone so that you guys do know that you really truly are never alone. Uh, I popped on here really quickly because I've been doing my buyer's consults. Those of you who know me already know that I'm very much into the relationship part of real estate, right? So I like to work with people and understand them and make them feel like they're not alone in the journey. And that kind of resonates in life too, right? I don't want you to be alone in life. This whole process is very overwhelming. And the buyer that came in and did a buyer's consult with me, guys, if you are thinking about buying a house, make sure you do a buyer's consult with whatever agent you're selecting because you should understand their philosophies, how they work. You should not be afraid to ask them questions. You should not be afraid to, say that I don't understand. It's a big process and you should not feel like you're being dictated on how you should do things, right? Especially with the new landscape, right? Like how commissions are being broken out, like how sellers are providing things for the buyers. Like these things you should be very much aware of and having those consults are very helpful. But the specific buyer came in and part of their appeal for them to want to work with me is because I actually care, right? My whole philosophy is that it's always people first. It will always be people first. They shared with me that they do suffer from like constant overwhelm, anxiety, and angst, and these are things that I think we all have. I know I do, and I was like, you're not alone in that, but you need to know that you are definitely always enough, and that you will navigate this like a champ, and that you have a phenomenal team that you're building behind you, me included, and that we're just building the rest of them out. But the reality of it is that there are a lot of people out there that are really afraid to make that first step, and I think that I am super proud of those who do make the step and acknowledge that yes, it will be hard. Yes, it will be overwhelming. It's not just, buying a large house. It's also taking that next step, finding that new job, moving to a new location. It's a lot of different moving parts. Real estate aside, uh, life is hard. Life be lifing, right? So kudos to all of you guys who are getting out of your comfort zone for improvement. And just know that you are not alone at all in this whole process and thing called life. One of my favorite shirts, actually, rocking it today. You are enough. Whole thing in the back. But, either way. Thanks, guys. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to know that this is not a journey that you take by yourself. Uh, Reach out.